Oh no, welcome back to Matchday Live, and it's me, Dan, back again. And tonight, Manchester United have to face Bournemouth at Old Trafford. So let's get straight into it. The team I've gone for is a bit of a weird one. I've gone for Martial and Lukaku up front together, and then with Mata behind. Obviously Herrera replacing Pogba because Pogba's suspended. Matic, Valencia. I've gone with Shaw because I thought Shaw was good last week in the Champions League game and gives Ashley Young a rest. So I brought in Shaw, and obviously I brought in Jones as well as Smalling and Lindelof and De Gea in net. And I should tell you why we've gone for it at the back and in in about 5-10 minutes. But yeah, I should tell you why I've gone for that team. But let's talk about the Manchester derby, shall we? Yeah. So we went into the game with Martial, Rashford, Lingard, and Lukaku up front. Now, first 10 minutes, I thought we were okay. We struggled getting the ball. We did have a couple. We didn't have like many chances. And then all of a sudden, just Man City just switched on, and then for some reason we just kept long balling it. I couldn't believe what we was doing. It's basically the same. It was like we was playing like we did against Liverpool. We just like let them have the ball, and then just kept long balling it to Lukaku, and it just, I'm not being horrible, that's not the service Lukaku wants really. And put it this way, yeah, I was just shouting at the TV like, you know, why are we long balling it? Why are we long balling it? And yeah, it was very frustrating to see that. And obviously we just didn't press them like we did in the Arsenal game, like we did in the Watford game. We just, if we pressed them, I think we could have like got, I reckon we could have, you know, done some damage to them. But yeah, so we lost 2-1. Just to I got my prediction right, obviously, but last week, but it was obviously to the wrong side. So yeah, that was that. And then yeah, so what happened was first half, I think it was just a loose ball, crossfield to Sane. Sane got had a shot blocked, or not a save from De Gea, which was, I think, their like first chance, like proper first chance. Oh, go on, Mata. Oh, lucky. Yeah, I think it was their like first chance, and then all of a sudden the corner came in, and it went to Lukaku, and Lukaku, he put it this way, he didn't make it, he didn't clear it. He had the ball there. He just didn't jump for it really. He beat, I don't know who it was. I think it was Company who was. How did he not get that? I think it was Company or someone who was on Lukaku. And yeah, Lukaku just heads it, and then David Silva's there just to put it. Oh, what a goal, Herrera! David Silva was there just to poke it in, and he it's kind of a weird goal. David De Gea couldn't do anything about it. And that was 1-0, and then all of a sudden we just came alive. Literally a minute later, it was just a long ball from Ashley Young. The Man City's defence didn't know what to do about it. They just left it, and it just went straight through to Rashford, and Rashford slotted it home, 1-1. And then going into half time, I was like, all right, here we go. You know, something's going to happen. And then all of a sudden, literally, I don't know, about 5-10 minutes in, second half, free kick comes in from, I think it was David Silva again. Comes in from David Silva. Lukaku, all he has to do is blast it away. You don't even have to volley it. What he does is basically he volleys it, and it just doesn't go his way. It volleys it. He volleys it into, I don't know who it was, but he volleys it into either a Man United player or a Man City player, and it comes straight to Otamendi, and all Otamendi has to do is go ahead and score, and that's what he does. And yeah, so that was that, 2-1. Yeah, 2-1, and then all of a sudden they kind of went part of the bus a bit, because they took off a midfielder, brought on a defender, and obviously we brought on Ibrahimovic or Lingard, which I thought was the wrong move. I thought he should have brought off Martial or someone like that. brought on, you know, should have kept Lingard on, because Lingard was kind of our best player, I think, from that game, because he was trying to go for the ball, you know, making sure, you know, hounding down the Man City defence and trying to actually do something. And yeah, we tried to talk about Ander Herrera. Ander Herrera, he does well, but Herrera, he just can't. He's not. I mean, he does. I think he is a defensive midfielder, but he just can't play the ball, and that's where I think, you know, where we just gone wrong. You know, I do believe that we are a one-man team. Without Pogba, we can't win. Simple fact. Unless someone steps up, that's all I think about. That's all I can think about, like Lukaku or Martial, who can step up and score a goal, just like that. And control the game. Mata's one as well. Mata can come on and bring, you know, he can win the game for us. So yeah, so he brings on Mata, brings on Ibrahimovic. We kind of went all out attack after that, and we did have a chance right at the end from Lukaku. Lukaku, I think it was just crossed in. Great ball. I don't know. I think it's Valencia or Young on the right hand side. Crossed in. Lukaku, he has a shot. It was an excellent save from Ederson. You know, just saves it and then rebounds straight to Lukaku, and then Ederson saves it again. A double save, and that was pretty much it. I thought Ibrahimovic was poor, coming on again, and then after that game there was the whole milk gate. Let's just say that in the press. But basically, I think Man City over celebrated and in the locker room area, and pretty much like Mourinho didn't like it, and apparently there was bottles thrown, and Mikel Arteta apparently got hit in the eye, and apparently Lukaku threw a bottle and hit someone. It was a load of rubbish, but yeah, so that was that. You know, it's a shit game for us. We didn't play very well. Man City, I have to admit it, I think they deserved it in the end. They just unlucky. They deserved it in the end just because they played much better than us, and it shows, you know, where they have world-class players like David Silva, like Kevin De Bruyne, especially this season for Kevin De Bruyne. But I thought we did keep them quiet, but we just played it into their hands. We just didn't attack them, and I was surprised. Guardiola, you know, I think Guardiola was surprised that, you know, Man United didn't come out to attack them like we did against Arsenal. So yeah, so we're going into this game with a loss against Man City, and obviously tonight we've got Bournemouth. Bournemouth themselves, I think they won the week. No, didn't they lose at the weekend to Swansea? I'm not too sure. Let's just quickly have a look. Sorry, guys. I'm sure they did lose. I'm sure they lost at the weekend. Oh no, they drew, didn't? Yeah, they drew 2-2 with Crystal Palace. So yeah, anything can happen this tonight. So obviously, let's talk about the team. So obviously, from that game, I thought, you know, we would have gone 3-5-2 from the Man City game, but we actually went with 4-4-2. We actually went like with our 4-2-3-1 formation, which I think didn't really work. And that's why I think Lukaku struggled, because obviously we've been playing with two up top, with obviously Martial, who's been helping him up top, obviously, and then we had a number 10 with Lingard and so forth. So I think we should revert back to the 3-5-2, you know, where we can go attacking, obviously have the wing backs of either Ashley Young or Luke Shaw. I've gone with Luke Shaw because I think Luke Shaw played very well last week against CSKA Moscow, and I think he deserves a Premier League start. Just because I thought Ashley Young, he looked a bit tired at the weekend. So I've gone with Luke Shaw. Hopefully Luke Shaw will play. I don't think he will, but he played brilliantly against CSK, and I just want him, you know, back in that Man United side. And how has that gone in? I think that's Martial scored, yeah. I just think, you know, we pretty much need a bit of freshness in the side. I think Luke Shaw can give us that. Also, I've gone with Mata as well. I've gone with Martial up front with Lukaku just because I think you know it works with Martial and Lukaku up front. If not, drop Lukaku. That I know Martial. I know Mourinho probably won't drop Lukaku, but if he drops Lukaku, I wouldn't be surprised. You know, I wouldn't mind seeing like Rashford and Martial up front, but I think we just need that. I think we need like a wide player in. You know, we need a striker who can drift wide, and then we just need a striker who can stay up top. I wouldn't be surprised if Ibrahimovic starts. You know, and then obviously either with Lukaku, not Lukaku, with Rashford or someone partnering him, and then obviously Mata behind. Yeah, so with the defence, I've gone with Jones, Lindelof and Smalling. I thought Lindelof came on and he played pretty well because he had to come on for, I think he came on for Rojo because Rojo got like a cut to his head, so I don't think he'll be playing tonight. So I've gone with Jones, Rojo and Lindelof, and obviously De Gea in net. Yeah, so I've gone with Mata as well, just because just a bit of change from Lingard. Maybe Lingard will come on, or maybe Lingard might start. You know, you never know. But I think Lingard actually did come off, didn't he, at the weekend? So he might start instead of Mata. But I would like to see Mata start. I think Mata, you know, some games he turns up, and if he does turn up tonight, I think he can play pretty well. I think he played pretty well when he came on against Man City, and he played pretty well when he came on against CSK, when he played CSK Moscow. So yeah, we definitely need to, you know, have a bit of difference, or have a bit of freshness in there. Obviously gone with Matic and Herrera. I think with Herrera, he just needs to calm down a bit. Obviously he got Player of the Year last year, and he did pretty well last year, but he just needs to calm. I think he just needs to, you know, back to the drawing board and, you know, play simple passes. If it doesn't, oh, that's 4-0. Valencia on the score sheet. I wouldn't be surprised, you know, if he plays McTominay, you know, in that midfield with Matic, but I don't think that'll happen. Like I said, we just need a bit of freshness, you know, a bit of fresh players on the side. Even if Rashford or Martial's up front with Lukaku, I just can't see us. If we play three at the back, I think if we play three at the back, I reckon we can easily win this game like 3 or 4-0. But if we play with 4 at the back, yeah, I definitely think it will be. Oh, excuse me. I definitely think it will be a, you know, like a boring game to watch, because I think obviously they're just going to come here for the, well, unless Bournemouth come out and attack, but I don't think that'll happen. Obviously, Jermaine Defoe has been scoring recently, so we just got to watch out for him. Obviously, I think, yeah, I said earlier they drew, and I think they've drawn the last 2 games in the Premier League, so we definitely need to win this game. Obviously, with the Man City loss, we are 11 points behind Man City, so all we can do now is just keep winning. If we can keep winning, you get grabbing the points, and obviously just keep that second position, I'll be happy. But, you know, the title race is over now, I think, anyway, unless, you know, they just go on a losing streak, and that's 5-0. I think he's got a hat-trick now, hasn't he? I'm not too sure. We definitely need to come out and, you know, give the fans something to watch, because obviously from the weekend, it's we were so poor at the weekend. We need to come all guns blazing, you know, thrash Bournemouth, and then go into the weekend against West Brom. I think we've got West Brom at West Brom this weekend. I think it's at Sunday as well. So, yeah. So we definitely need to get into back winning ways. Obviously, we've got no more like we don't have any like big sides for the next. I think our next big side is in January. So we just need to, you know, get the ball running again, get the confidence back, and, you know, and try and win some games, you know, try winning some games like 3 or 4-0. without Pogba at least. Anyway, so score prediction. Like I said, if we start with 4 at the back, I reckon it'd be like a 1-0 victory. But if we start with 3 at the back, it could be 3 or 4. But I'm gonna go 3-0 United. I think United will come out and give the fans the performance that they need. You know, instead of just letting Bournemouth have the ball. You know, control the ball and and go for them. Literally go for them. So I'm gonna go 3-0 Man United. So yeah, that's that. So please like, comment and subscribe, and don't forget to leave your score predictions below. So right, I'm going. Bye. I know guys, thank you for watching my video. Hit me up on Twitch and Twitter, and don't forget to watch the playlist down below, and don't forget to hit that subscribe button.